I call this word of encouragement poetic gratitude, and it's reflecting in Psalms 147, which is a descriptive praise to God, highlighting not only God's creation, but also the importance of fearing God. In verse 4 and 5 states, He determines the number of the stars and calls them each by name. Great is our Lord and mighty in His power. His understanding has no limit. David acknowledges God's sovereignty because David understood God's infinite knowledge, but more important is the fact that while He made creation, man is seen and valued with more importance. How amazing and beautiful is a man who fears the Lord, because in his heart he sets aside his masculinity to become his original self in front of God, to be consecrated in His presence. And this does not make him weak, not at all. It actually makes him stronger. One perfect example is that of David, a man after God's own heart. In Psalms 147 verse 8 states, His pleasure is not in the strength of the horse, nor His delight in the legs of men. The Lord delights in those who fear Him, who put their hope in His unfailing love. And this verse speaks both of men's masculinity through comparison to the strength of a horse and to a man's physicality. But most important is the inference of fearing the Lord and knowing that He cares for the just and the unjustly. In verse 9, He covers the sky with clouds. He supplies to the earth with rain and makes grass on the hills. He provides food for the cattle, for the young ravens, and when they call. David becomes vulnerable and humble in understanding that God is the sole provider and protector of all. He has not allowed his heart to become tainted and filled with worldly pleasures or given into his flesh.